Today I am going to be going through all of my current journals, planners and various projects that I've got going on. All of these sit on my desk, so these are the ones that I grabbed for the most at the moment. I have done a few videos like this in the past, but I haven't done one very recently, so I thought I may as well do an update. Obviously I don't use these every single day, so don't think that I have the time in the day to do that, because I don't. I think the only one that I use every day is my planner, but the other ones I will use like every other day. I might only use them once a week. Some of them I might use once a month, but I use them more than the ones that are sitting on my shelves. So first of all, I have my planner, which is a bullet journaling system, kind of. I have explained it more in the videos I've done on this already, so I'll leave them linked below if you want to see. But this is a Filofax notebook, and I basically use it like a bullet journal in the way that I draw out all of my monthly overviews. I'll draw them out from scratch, so I just get plain dotted paper and then I go from there. So this is my planner at the moment. This is the only planner I have. I have sections in here for my shops and for YouTube and everything else that I do. I do have a separate planner that I was using for my shops and stuff, but I just don't use it very much anymore. I do want to get something more in place for my shops, but at the moment this is working fine for me. I might just expand one of these sections into a shop section, I don't know yet. Still a work in progress, but I am loving how compact this is, and it just, I don't know, it makes my head feel clearer. On the front I just have an elastic from Pirongs, and it goes around all of the pages, so when I open the planner it takes me straight to my monthly overview. I then have my anti-journal, which I've picked up again. I had a massive break from this just because I had so much else going on. I do have some more that I need to show you on a video, but I am waiting until I've done at least 5, so I've got something to show you rather than showing you like one page. I'll leave a link below to the playlist that I have of my anti-journal videos. So that's on my desk if I just want to kind of be creative but nothing too serious. We then have my ideas folio. Funny enough, I do use this as my ideas. This is my design planner journal. So in here it's just a folio. This is from TK Maxx. A few months ago they had a load of these in. They had like different colours, but they all said something different on the front. So it's a zip folio, and inside I actually got notebooks made by Crafty Alley to fit this, because it's not a like average sized notebook that was in here, and the notebook that was in here was lined paper, and I wanted a blank paper notebook. So I got Ali to make me some notebooks, and on the front and back she put Daisy's doodles, and also in here, because I told her it kind of tucks into like a half strip of fabric, so she designed it basically so it fits perfect with this folio, and I absolutely love it. She's done such a great job. In here is where I sketch out and doodle designs for, well, these ones were for the stamp sets for Love from Lizzie. I also sketch out ideas for the Patreon art pieces. So this was my like initial sketch for the first, I think it was the first one I did. Yeah, the May one, I did a flower. So this was me kind of like just getting my ideas down and stuff, and this was a firework again for a Love from Lizzie design. We then have a relatively new addition to my desk. By the time this video goes up, you will have probably seen the Smashbook session that I did in this. I have started a new Smashbook and I am really excited for it. But I feel like it wasn't too hard to get back into it. It's just kind of journaling without much writing. I don't know how often I'll be posting videos on this. I think it will completely depend on how much stuff I have to Smashbook, because at the moment my Smashbook box has a load of stuff from like my school days and photos and stuff that I don't necessarily want to share on the internet. So I'm gonna get those done and in here without filming them. But yeah, so that's my new addition to my desk, and I am really excited to get this full up. This is a Say Nice Things stationery notebook. I use this as my art journal, which is probably an odd choice because it's a lined notebook. I found that the paper quality is really good for painting. Most of the pages in here I have shared on my Patreon only, so I don't want to share too much. For a notebook that has had like a lot of water thrown at it, you can see that it's very minimal on the other side of the page, and also the pages don't wrinkle as much as I thought they would. So that's my art journal. I kind of just experiment in there, and obviously I've recorded the process for my Patreon, so if you are interested in seeing more on my art journal, I'll leave a link below to my Patreon, and of course I will leave a link to Say Nice Things stationery as well. I highly recommend their notebooks. They're such nice quality. We then get on to my creative journals, which I do have 3 on the go at the moment. I have my Bonnie Dory, which just documents Bonnie. I obviously have a ton of photos of her, and I thought it would be nice to do it in a separate journal. So for this journal, I decided to go for a personal size. I was given this Dory from Anna for my birthday, and this is from Dixie Dory, I think. And on the side, I just have a bow from Geraldine. But yeah, the actual size I am loving. I thought I'd find it hard to get used to a smaller size, considering I'm so used to this size, but I kind of love it, and I am tempted to go into this size for my normal creative journal once I finish this insert. Don't hold me to that because I don't know, I might change my mind. Again, I have kept this kind of exclusive to my Patreon, so all the process videos I've done for it are up on there. So yeah, that's my Bonnie Dory or Dixie Dory, or I don't know, I call it a Bonnie Dory because it's literally just Bonnie documented in there. I then have my normal creative journal that I use in all of my videos, and this is a Zinni Dory, and it's one of her new ones because it has the pen loop. This is kind of thin at the moment because I've recently finished an insert, so I took that out. And all I have in here at the moment is my Shaker Dashboard by Geraldine, and then I have my 4th journaling insert, and I have a random insert in here. I use it to jot things down, just kind of add anything to. I don't know, I just like having an extra insert in there, like a spare one. I am planning to move into my Webster's Pages traveller's notebook in a bit, just because with autumn coming up I really want to be in my walnut Webster's. So yeah, the cover of this will probably change in the next few days, but the insides will stay the same, and I'll probably add a few more bits as well to bulk it up a bit, because I like a bulky, chunky creative journal. And then the last journal on my desk is this one, and this one is another kind of newer journal. I was actually sent this by Papermate for their new campaign. I got sent this and the new Inkjoy pens, which, can I just say, are amazing. If you follow me on Instagram, you would have seen me kind of raving about them. But yeah, they sent me them to do the campaign, and I've ended up using them in all of my journals and stuff. But yeah, anyway, they sent me this because for the campaign you had to share joy, and so they recommended using it as a type of gratitude journal, which is something I have wanted to start for a long time, but I've just never kind of bit the bullet and done it. So I started it and I love it. You might have seen the photos on my Instagram over the past few weeks. The things that I write in here are a bit more personal, so I don't want to like show all the writing. But yeah, hopefully this kind of gives you an idea of how I'm using it. It's kind of similar to my creative journals in the style that I'm decorating it. So they are my current journals, planners and various projects that are sitting on my desk at the moment. Obviously you guys know I have a lot of journals and they're all on the shelf behind me. But these ones are the ones I am actively using at the moment. Hopefully you enjoyed seeing what I am using at the moment. As always, if you do have any questions about any of these, then let me know below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.